Good evening. Well, I'm a 54 years old movie star. But I do behave like I'm some 21 years old girl you saw in my movies back then. Yeah, I do that. Because I'm completely self-obsessed. As a movie star should be. That's when my friends from TED Talks, they invited me to talk about future me. Naturally, it follows that I'll be going to speak about present me. Because I truly believe that humanity, it is a lot like me. It is like an aging movie star, struggling with all the newness around, and still trying to find a way to keep shining regardless. I was born in a refugee colony, and my father was a freedom fighter. By the time I reached my early 20s, I lost both my parents. That's when I learned crude tools of survival. But the framework of life, it was very simple then. To be honest, science was simple and logical. And apple, it was still then just a fruit. Owned by Eve and then Newton. And most importantly, you were who you were, and you spoke what you actually thought. In my late 20s, I shifted to a sprawling metropolis of Mumbai, and my framework, much like this newly industrialized aspirational humanity, began to alter. I slept in footpath for days. I begged for work, only to be rejected every day because I wasn't pretty enough. I met people from all over the world, faces, races, genders, moneylenders. Definitions started to become more and more fluid, and work, it began to define. I experienced the miracle of human innovation and creation. And when my own creativity met with the resourcefulness of collective in Diwan, it catapulted me into superstar. I started to feel that I had arrived. I was all over the places by the time I reached my 40s. I did hundreds of movies. I was flying. And humanity? It was flying with me. Then, slowly, when I reached to my late 40s, what do you think what happened? My age and internet? So much like everybody else, I too started using social media, like a camel in a bird cage, assuming that people peering into my bird will admire it for a miracle I believed it to be. But something else awaited for me and humanity. Everything I did or said was being judged and commented. For a matter of fact, everything I did not say or do met with the same fate. In this new world, slowly reality became virtual and virtual became real. And I could not be who I wanted to be, or say what I actually thought. And humanity? It completely identified with me. I think both of us were going through midlife crisis. But I did not give up. I tried to reconstruct my identity. And what I must tell you at this point of time is, if there has been a momentous time for humanity to exist, it is now. Because present you is brave, hope, present you is creative, resourceful, and of course, unknowingly identified. I come from a land of very, very simple spirituality. In its immense generosity, India, it somehow decided that I, the Muslim daughter of a broke freedom fighter who accidentally ventured into her dreams of selling dreams, should become queen of dreams. With this face, Yes, alternatively described as unconventional and not so appealing enough. So I'm truly grateful to people of my ancient land because they embraced me with their limitless love. And from them, I learned that neither power nor poverty can make life more magical or less torturous. I learned that dignity of life, a human being, a culture, a race, a civilization, a country itself actually resides in its ability for grace and compassion. I learned that whatever moves you, whatever urges you to build, to create, whatever keeps you from failing, whatever helps you to survive, is perhaps the oldest and simplest form of emotion known to mankind. And that is love. So I truly believe that future you is you that loves. Otherwise it will cease to flourish. The future you has to, like an aging movie star, which has been made to believe that there is a possibility of world which is wholly, completely, self-obsessively in love with itself.